We're taking another walk in our garden. We've done snakes in our garden and birds in our garden. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to look at all the creepy crawlies that live with us. There are lizards and skinks and tree frogs and lots of insects. Some are harmless, some not so much. Let's go see what we can find. The house gecko, or jinkjok in Thai, is in just about every home in Thailand. I heard they're beginning to be seen in Florida now, too. They're the good guys. We like having them around. They eat mosquitoes and bugs. Except for this one person I remember. She was a nurse, an American, came here for a short stay and stayed at the nurse's dormitory. The next morning we asked her, how did things go last night? She said everything was fine until these things started crawling all over the walls and ceiling. Oh my God, what happened? She said, I took care of it with my shoe. The Tuk gecko is a lot bigger than the jinkjoks, so we try to keep them outside of our house. They eat the big bugs. Sometimes they get eaten by the snakes because they must be very tasty. You can hear their calls for miles and miles. The blue-crested lizard is one of my favorite animals. He loves running up the trees, flashing his blue head, attracting mates. The problem is the feral cats also love them, and there are very, very few left. There are over 1,000 different species of skink. They're lizards, but with a difference. They have almost no neck, very short legs, and their scales are shiny and silky. The blue-tongued skink is huge, maybe over a foot, foot and a half long. We don't have any in our garden, but we have it here because our neighbor, who is the reptile curator at the Chiang Mai Zoo, raises them because lots of people in Thailand like to keep them as pets. Tree frogs with their sticky toes can climb up our water plants and our trees. During the rainy season, which is their mating season, you can hear them all night. The Thai bullfrog, onomatopoetically called ang in Thai, can be heard all night. When I first came to Thailand, I was sleeping and I heard what I thought was a herd of cows coming down my soi. I ran out to take a look. I couldn't find any cows. I later learned it was the ang. The giant black scorpion looks like it should come out of a horror movie, but it's not as deadly as it looks. There is a scorpion in Thailand, a little red one, that is deadly. The interesting thing about black scorpions is the Thais like to munch on them. They deep fry them, they become very crispy, and they're sold in the outdoor markets. The giant centipede can be over 8 inches long. It's my least favorite animal in the world. They have a very bad sting and can be deadly to little babies. Centipedes have one set of legs for each segment. The millipede, sometimes mistaken for a centipede, is quite different. Centipedes eat live things. Millipedes eat vegetable matter. The other difference is they don't have a stinger, and they have two sets of legs for every segment. When the human being's time on Earth is done, the next apex animal will be the termite. They're almost there now. We have a wooden house that we have to repair every few months because the termites come and munch on it. Just before or after a rain, the termites will take to flight in their avian mating dance. All the lizards come out and have a feast, but somehow a few of them survive to come and eat my house. Red weaver ants are called weavers because they make their nests by sewing leaves together using the silk from the larva. They have a very bad bite, very painful, but Thais will brave the bite because they want to collect the eggs and larvae from the red weaver ants as it's a delicacy. Now, the most dangerous animal in our garden is not a snake, it's not a lizard, it's the mosquito. We just passed the rainy season, which was the height for the dengue fever season. Thousands of people were in the hospital here with dengue, and that's very dangerous, especially for children. Dengue fever is called breakbone fever. I had dengue fever when I first came to Thailand, and I felt like my bones had broken. So it was pretty well named. Mosquitoes also cause malaria, which is maybe more prevalent down south than here. These are the sounds of the children of the night on a rainy season evening. Thanks for watching.